What's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One. Pull up in the black Silverado. Stop and get some petrol to hit the metro at full throttle. Now we in the Mecca bottleneck about a 30-second intersection. Look across the intersection where the bomb we see surround flexing. In the city we post up that sticky note. You can smell the icky nail like hickory smoke. It's KRT folks and we well represented. We on that Knicks shit. You can smell it, so please don't step in it. Knicks about to open up a candle of bass. The burner cooking with gas. Big cat alley digging through the deep track. Getting that cash ready for DoorDash if I can splash. But them fools moving too slow before the pregame show. So here what's on tap. With the starting 5 on the entry for key method of the slew of facts. Go salute to the fam in the chat. When the right with your man, the brand in front of the camera, there's a picture. Caption, snap back, the minute caption, we Knicks dripping. This real talk, you know we from the description. It's the OG, older than Ananobi, who colder than me and my man Brody. Showing Adobe on the low, we be on your fire, keep it, that's Cody. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. Real talk. Yeah, what's good? What's good, everybody? Salute, salute, salute. Knicks Real Talk pregame show. We in the building, man. Divine Shot Powers, Knicks in Denver, Mile High tonight, man. So we can go ahead and get a bounce back victory and all that good stuff. I'm ready to get a popping, man, up, coming off that loss, man. So I'm really excited about the game tonight. Hopefully we can find a way to turn around. But first and foremost, let me bring my brother in the building, man. We can get a popping. Shot Powers. What's good?
Peace to you, Divine. Salute to the family in the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we about to get it popping again. We in here, man. Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Y'all already know, man. So my man Daniel was popping. Byron was popping. Everybody, man. So everybody, thank y'all for coming in. But yeah, man, we got to really get it going tonight, man. We had a loss the other night out there in Utah. Didn't look too good for us. And we talked about it on the post game the other night. So we just got to find a way to get a little bit more resiliency tonight and get it popping, man. But I'm still giddy about these guys, man. I think they'd be okay. I'm not too concerned about it, but I know we got to definitely go out there tonight and make a little bit of adjustments tonight, man, to get this thing where we wanted to be at for sure.
Man, listen, we're if I'm not mistaken, I think we're 6-5 right now in the last 11 games, or if you want to say 5-5 in the last 10 games or something like that. We're fine. We're doing okay. We're not fully healthy. We just talked about this, Divine. You already know how I be feeling, man. This team is not there yet. They need some players back on that second court. That game was a tough loss. You know what I mean? It was a tough loss. But the reason why was, and I hear about the Pattier, I hear about the Hunker Party, I hear about putting these young guys in there, to see what could happen and stuff like that. Yeah, that's cool and stuff. But I'm happy to see what Tom Thibodeau is waiting for, and soon will come. Pressures is coming. I think Deuce. We'll talk about that one in the next segment. But I'm happy. I'm happy to be here with you today, Divine. That's how I feel today. I'm grinding today.
Yeah, real talk, man. We in here, man. It's the pregame show. We're gonna talk about the pregame. We're gonna talk about what's moving forward. Like I said, we don't have to harp on too much what happened. Whatever we already because we did it already, man. So we know tonight we got the Denver Nuggets at like I said, at the Mile High and the high altitude against the Joke and all them guys, Russell Westbrook and so on and so on. So it's going to be another tough game on the schedule, man. But it is just a game on the schedule. So we got to go out there tonight and try to go ahead in Denver, man, and get a win to get back, to make up for that loss we had, man. So far on this West Coast trip, we 1-1. And we just got to try to find a way to get a win tonight, man. I think we come out there and play hard. Obviously, we always do. We come out there and try to, put our best foot forward. But obviously, we also going to be a talented team who are NBA ball players as well. But tonight, I'm really looking for a bounce back, gutsy performance. Hopefully, they pull out a victory. But I'm really looking for a gutsy performance tonight. And let's see if we can match up with these guys real well, ladies and gentlemen. And iron sharp as iron. In order to be the best, you got to beat the best. So I want to go out there tonight, and see if we can take one from it. It's gonna be interesting playing out up there in that high altitude. Maybe we might see Tom Thibodeau do some different things tonight for the body count and everything like that. We'll see. Other than that, man, we just got to go get it. We ain't gonna make no excuses about anything. We just gonna go in there and get it. and hopefully the best team come out winning. Them guys is 9-7, they 9-6. You know what I mean? So we know they're just the amount of game they won, we won. We lost one more than them guys did. But like I said, for us to be 9-7, they 9-6, let's get it. Let's see what it is. Let's go ahead and see what we got for them. Like I said, you know, and like, you know, just to read it with Sharp House, it's tough when we in the situation that we in. But you know, like I said, I told Tom Thibodeau ain't making no excuses. He always say next man up, and that's what it got to be. And let's hope that, you know, tonight, because of what we playing at, the next man's up and get some minutes, some good quality minutes. Like I said, they get some, but we need them tonight, definitely, man. So we need our real soldiers to step up tonight. Other than Anunoby, I don't have too much to say about the other game. Really, you know, the cat came out there and played. Hart been playing well for us, man, knocking down threes. We need that same performance tonight for him and Josh Hart. And hopefully Johnson and Carl Anthony Towns get back into their bag, and rightfully so. They have a right to have some bad games. They've been having a lot of good ones, especially Carl Anthony Towns. So everybody due for a not so good game, depending on the matchups you're playing against, you're going up against. And I think that's just what it could boil down to. But tonight, I think Cat's gonna be different. I don't think Joker's nowhere near defender as Kessler is. I don't think he's gonna even cause a problem like Kessler do down there. So we got to take a full advantage of our athleticism over the top. That's not an athletic team coming out here. You know, we playing on the court tonight. Jamal Murray, he's a scorer, but he's not athletic. You know, because he had that bad knee injury a couple of years ago or 4 years ago. So you know, he's not that athletic over the top leaping wise. You know, and so you know, Michael Porter Jr. is not a leaper like that neither. And I say all that to say with Peyton Watson going to be in there, and so I think we got to go bully ball over the top tonight. To me, that's my preference. Is these cats can shoot the ball well from downtown, obviously, but I think we really got to go bully ball tonight, man. And the one thing I do like about tonight, we get into that down in the matchups and everything in a few minutes. But I like our matchups for a certain amount of reason. I hold that thought until we get to the key matches and everything like that. But it's a lot of good things I like to go to Knicks way tonight. Let's just hope that, you know, it all works out and we come out with a victory shot power, because we definitely get a good win in Denver tonight.
Yeah. When we get into the matchups, I'm ready to, because tonight is going to be a tough game. It's definitely going to be a tough game. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure that Joker remembers what Cat did to him in last season in those what did they go 4 or 5 games in that series that they beat them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He had a dominating series against that team. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting to see what Joker's to be expected tonight. This is a different team from Utah. You know what I mean? They don't have that, how we talked about that pole sitting right there. Jokic is a great passer, great scorer in the low box. He's very skilled around there, but he can shoot the three. But his jumping ability is not that. And I mean, not saying Cat is a guy jumping ability like that, but he does have athleticism.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So this is a different type of matchup that Cat's going to go play tonight. And that's a key matchup tonight. You know, when we get later into the thing, I'll bring up some more points about it. But that's one thing that I want to see. I just want to see the Knicks come out and have a bounce back game like we talked about last night. Not that we win the game, that we played like we want to win the game. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see tonight. I want to see them play like they want to win the game. And that's my last game. They play like they wanted to win the game in the third quarter, but that was it. You know what I mean? That was it. They gave it their all, and they didn't have Precious Chua to come in to give Anunoby a breather. We seen Anunoby get beat back door last game. You don't see that often. I think Kessler marketing was going back door 2 times on him. You don't see that often from OG. And I mean, I don't care how big the guy is on the wing. OG plays guys from 6'8" to 7 foot. He is a beast. His shoulders and his arm length and the way he positions himself makes him a sturdy power forward. And you don't see him often get beat back door like that. He got beat back door bad. But we need people. We miss Deuce McBride. Payne came into play the great game, right? And you know, I don't want to keep bringing it back, but that I just want to see them want to win the game tonight. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, real talk. I mean, you know, the Denver, Utah is interesting to me because them two places got that similar type of altitude.
Yes.
And Knicks don't fare well in Denver or there. I mean, and Utah, they don't. They reckon it's like way under 500 in them cities over there. So, but some things are made to be broken, and maybe it might be this time to break them spells. And try to win with what we have. You know what I mean? And I think we got enough. You know what I mean? We 9-7 for a reason. We got enough. You know what I mean? We got enough to go out there and execute the game plan and see if we can make things happen. But it's gonna be an interesting game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, because that team right there not too long ago just won the NBA championship. You know what I mean? They got Westbrook down there. They got things like that. They out one player, but they not out major players. So they pretty much fully loaded except for Aaron Gordon. Other than that, they just like us. I mean, we got probably like the tough thing about what we got and what they have tonight, Shaw Powell, and for as what's their advantage, what's our advantage, they more healthy than us. We got 3 or 4 main bodies out. They got 1 main body. You know what I mean?
That's how a little deeper.
Yeah, they bench it a little deeper, and so they can withstand a lot of stuff. But I do think Tom Thibodeau going to his bench bag tonight just due to the fact of where we playing at. And he's probably taken from the last game where, you know what, okay, my next game, because just like them players, Shaw Powell, make adjustments from field to field, he do the same. He look at the film, see what he could have did better in the game. Tom Thibodeau, when they in the film, when they all in the film room, they got to critique their games, and he got to critique his coaching and all that, which is understandable because, you not only your players going up against the player, the coach going to try to do the other coach too. So, it's no different than the players on the court. My man, Mike Malone, who got that Nick pedigree in him, father of Brendan Malone, been a long Nicker. He know how we get down in New York. You know what I mean? And just like him and Tom Thibodeau was on the bench together. You know what I mean? So it's that type of, I got to outdo the guy who probably was like a protege to me in a sense. And I got to outdo this guy who was like family to me. You know what I mean? So these coaches got stake in this stuff too, man, because at the same time, they get evaluated by the managers and the owners and the CEOs like everybody else do. You know what I mean? So, and I think Tom Thibodeau know that. So I'm looking for the guy to really get out there tonight, man, and just all out go for it tonight. I think you will see a different Knicks team that you've seen in Utah. I know that much.
Right.
And like you said, what the outcome going to be? Obviously, I'm picking the Knicks to win the game. Obviously. Yeah, but that, obviously, that can go either way. But I'm looking for him to have a really good, solid game. I'm looking for Brunson to have a really good game tonight. I'm looking for Towns to bounce back tonight, and I think Mikal Bridges is going to have an outstanding game tonight.
Fact. He had a bad game. Oh, Divine, they shot 50 3-point shots and made 17.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let that sink in. Any other night they shoot 50. I don't remember a time this team shot 50 3-point shots, but they shot 50 3-point shots. If they'd hit 35, they'd have won.
They'd have won. Yep. Hit a percentage.
You know what I mean? They'd have hit 30. If they'd hit 30, they'd have probably had a better chance of winning. We lost by 15.
Right? Shit, they would have shot. If they could have. What they were 17. If they would have hit 27, because 50% is 25 or 50, basically.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's 50% shooting from downtown. They could have gave me 17. I mean, not 17. I mean 20 something. At least 22.
Yeah.
It might have turned the tide in the course of the game. I think when they got up to that rough start in the first quarter, that's when it's going to be a long night. So, like you said,
exactly. There's no question about that. Once they didn't get out there and start performing, knocking down shots like they've been knocking down shots. I mean, we just had four winners. We was on a 4-game winning streak. In 2 of those games, we beat teams up.
Yep.
Shooting over 50% from 3-point land, shooting from 50% from the field goal percentage, shooting 88%, 90% from the free throw line. Come on, guys. And I mean, we're having up and down games because it's just not enough guys right now, man. And I understand about the Huckleporties, but Huckleporty is a center. He's not a power forward.
Yep. Real talk. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Real talk. Yeah, you're 100% on that because but and I think for tonight we got to do it just like I said, man. Just go in there and play basketball. I think let Tom figure this shit out. He will, because I trust in Tibbs, man. Tibbs done been to the playoffs 3 times since we've been here, man. I ain't got no problem with Tibbs. I really don't. You know what I mean? But like I said, when you don't got the bodies, this is what happens. And that's what happened. And since he's been here, his first year here, he had to deal with a very young roster, a Julius Randle, a bunch of
Cheetos.
guys. Yeah, real talk. And then a couple of years later, he get Jalen Brunson, they get better. Then and then last year we got Jalen Brunson, and we probably would have been twice as better. We would have got injured. But just like last year, and the injury just is weird as ugly head. That's the bottom line. There's nothing really other to say. So it's kind of tough to execute your game plan like the way you want to when you don't have the people that you expect to be there. But you play with what you have, and you go in front of you and make the best man win. I think you see that tonight, Shaq. I think they need to really step it up tonight, man. I'm not even gonna make no excuses about these guys. I know they're not, because when they win without them bodies, you can't say nothing. If they beat a team with the same amount of bodies they got when they lose, then I'm not even gonna put it on the bodies. And we got to be more about, did you do the right thing tonight? Because when the Knicks busted somebody's butt, we don't really talk about, well, this guy ain't there, because they wasn't a game. You know what I mean? So if you could win the game without them, you could lose the game without them bodies, and you win in the game without them bodies, your team must be, okay, this is what it is. So tonight, though me and you know, and if chat know, and everybody know that it does make a difference, but it's just that they not making no excuse about it. You know what I mean? Because so we'll see tonight. I'm looking for a good game, man. I want to see how these cats get down tonight. Obviously, you got Westbrook gonna get them amped in the air. The Murray, who can knock them down with the best of them. In the building, Michael Porter Jr., who can knock him down from out there, is in the building. Only, like I said, person they miss is Aaron Gordon. So, so it's going to be no excuses for us come to whatever. We're just going to go play. And I think the Knicks going to come out to play tonight. I think Mikal, our main three dudes, and Anunoby, I guarantee to show up tonight. I guarantee.
I'm going to guarantee that they get back to that 100 points a game in the starting unit. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going to get back to, because we've seen that 97, 95, 100 and something, 103, so a low number, something like that. This team is scoring. The starting unit has been scoring 100 points a game. I'm not sure what they scored last game, but they didn't do 100 points. I don't think they did 100 points in the starting unit. I think Payne had about 20, so it couldn't. I don't think the starting unit had 100.
No, they did. They definitely wasn't in their bag last night. They were just they wasn't there, man, and that's really all it was. You know what I mean? So that's how I do. But I'm not worried about that. I know we're gonna go play tonight. I know that. Jalen Wood said, what channel is the game on?
I think is it ESPN tonight?
Yeah, I think I'll show you in a minute. Matter of fact, I'll go right to it. I'll let you know 1 second, Jalen, where it's gonna be on tonight. But yeah, Shop Powell, I'm still super excited about what these cats gonna do tonight. I ain't got no issue with the Knicks. Let's go get it popping, man. Let's go in there and play these Denver Nuggets and made the best team win. And I think we will. It's gonna be on MSG League Pass.
Oh, MSG. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
One of these games is on ESPN. One of these games coming up. Is it Dallas? Dallas. Okay. All right.
Yep. Yeah, man, but I'm still looking forward to the outcome of this day. Johnny Davis, my man, what's good, my brother? Salute, JD in the building, Jalen Wood in the building, Darren popped up in the building. A salute to everybody. Fabian, my man, you already know my brother. Nostalgic, my man, what's good? Brian and everybody. But tonight, I think the Knicks go out there and do what they do. I really do. I believe in this team wholeheartedly, and I got them going deep in this place. So I think they're going to respond real well, and I think that's what the test of a true champion is, how you respond. And I say that to say just to make that coincide. Why I say that tonight is like the same way they responded to that run in the game the other night. They listened to keep fighting, and then we get back in the game. And sure enough, that's what they did. They kept fighting and got back in the game tonight. Let's keep fighting. We'll win some games. We just got to keep fighting. That's all. Keep fighting. Keep playing New York style gritty basketball, and then we have a little bit more to be happy about once we get these victories rolling in. But we so far so good. Shop. We were 4-1 in the last 5 games, and we just took an L on the last one, man. Decade was good, my man. Imperial was popping, my brother. Salute. Good to see you as always. You already know. But yeah, man. We just got to have some fun tonight, man. Just have some fun. Brush your shoulders off, all that good stuff. Let's go down here and let's go in Denver. It's hard to win down there, but I just got a feeling the Knicks gonna walk up out of there, ladies and gentlemen. I just got a feeling they're gonna walk up out of there tonight. If they don't, I so be it. I eat crow on the post game tomorrow. But I got a feeling these cats gonna walk up out of there, man. I really do with a W. I can see it coming. I just can see that I can see Brunson taking the shit personal. Especially, I think Mikal gonna take it personal. And Mikal know he had to play against Denver. He played against Denver for the last 5, 6, 7 years. However long he's been in the league, 5 years, whatever. He know how to play Denver. You know what I mean? So, and this Denver not playing last year's Knicks. They not playing last year's Knicks. They playing a different Knicks team. So, I like the matchups in this game, man. We're gonna get into our itinerary in about 2 minutes. For me, you can talk about it. I like some matchups in this game, and it's one of them that scared me too. But I like some matchups in the game, and so I'm really gonna be interested to see how this thing ball out tonight, Shot Power. But other than that, it's gonna be a goal, man. We're gonna get in here and get it popping and all that good stuff. AP was good, my man. Good to see you. But we're gonna get here to pop tonight, Shot Power. Let's go over our itinerary right quick, ladies and gentlemen. And we get back at it, man. That's what we do here. Here we go. Yeah, ladies, we back in the building. Knicks Real Talk, Divine Shot Power, the pregame Knicks, Denver Nuggets, Mile High City. Gonna go down there and try to get a 50, man. Y'all just seen what's on tap. Starting line on every reports and key matches and all that stuff. Interesting for the New York Knicks. Look like the same starting 5 for them guys. As you, like I said, they're gonna be out without Aaron Gordon, obviously. So you know, and I put up theirs as well. And let you know that theirs was just pretty much the same as mine was on NBA and all that. But yeah, Shot Powell, you know, we're gonna go in there tonight and just try to get this W, man. I'm really looking forward to it. And real quick, I throw this up there for y'all to see what I was talking about. Yeah, they projected Charlotte pretty much with the same as mine. Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, Anunoby, Karl Anthony Towns. For them guys, they also had Jamal Murray, Christian Brown. That's what I had as well. Peyton Watson, Michael Porter Jr., they had the same lineup that I had, you know what I mean, for what's going on in the game tonight. And the reports are pretty much the same too. Predator, Mal McBride, game time decision, McCullough out, Robinson out, Karl Anthony Towns, game time decision, ladies and gentlemen, with the calf problem. Hopefully he'll play tonight, man. We can really use him against that matchup tonight. Then obviously for them guys candidated out, which I had Aaron Gordon. So pretty much, you know, they had the same thing that I had to go and do some research on yesterday. And I did mine yesterday for that. I'm glad I stayed cohesion with them guys and everything like that. So, but other than that, you see what's up with that, man. So I'm really looking forward to the thing. What I do on the show right quick, ladies and gentlemen, and we get back at it is tonight, like right here, you know, you look at the statistics and the stats. 9-7, they 9-6. We 4th in our stand, they 6th in the standards. We 4-5 away, that they 5-3 at home, so they have been beaten at home. Our offense rate is second, theirs is 8th. Their defense is better than ours. This is crazy because they do, you know, and ours is 21 right now. But net rating overall, 8-11, pretty kind of even right there. So I'm expecting that, you know, it should be a really competitive game because we only 3 points better than net rate overall in the NBA. Now obviously their defense is playing better than ours, but our offense is playing a little bit better than theirs. You know, so we got a chance to go in there and compete with these guys tonight. And I do think if our guys come to the table tonight with their A game, I think it'd be an instant scenario tonight on Shot Powers. But you know, on that key matchup thing, obviously we know Karl Anthony Towns and my man the Joker, that's just like D1. But another one interesting one with me was where they put Mikal on the Jamal Murray, lanky guy, you know, probably can fend off some of that shooting that he has. But that's a matchup I'm really looking at tonight to see how this thing go. If he can contain Murray a little bit, Murray can pop, man. You know, him and Donovan Mitchell probably have one of the best playoff performances in that bubble I've ever seen. They'll catch a going 50-50 mano every game. So he's definitely a sniper. He can shoot the ball, score at will. But that's going to be a good matchup for my man Mikal. Or yeah, I think that's going to be a good matchup. Obviously, I have Brown and Brunson. Brown is the young guy. He got athletic, having a good year for them guys. Came in his rookie year, kind of took Dallas fans by storm. Not Dallas, but Denver fans by storm with the stuff he was doing coming out of Kansas. Young man can play some ball. He's in the starting lineup, obviously. So then they got Russell Westbrook coming off the bench. That's another guy that, and Reggie Jackson, all these guys. So they got an arsenal there, man. They got an arsenal over there. And we just got to go out there tonight, shot power. We just got to put everything on the floor tonight. Leave everything on the damn floor. Don't leave nothing on that bench. Go out there and play hard and just go at it. I want this because, this is like champion type basketball right here. You know what I mean, shot powers? These cats can make the finals. Shit, we can make the finals. So you're going up against some guys, that got a formal team. They got a chance to go deep in the playoffs for sure.
Yeah, this is a matchup that we have to, see. I hope that Cat is available, and I also think that I hope that Deuce is available as well. Just to get him back out there, get Cat. Hopefully, Cat. They did the massaging and the rub downs and the Miyagi with the bowls, putting that fire and sticking it on there. So let's see what happens, man. Like I said, man, I want them to get out there and play basketball. They play like you want to win. And it's not that I'm saying that the Knicks haven't played like that. And I'm saying that just because of I'm not even saying it because of the last game. I'm just saying it overall. Just I'm pretty sure when they lace their sneakers on and put their jerseys on and come from the outside with their street clothes on and stuff like that, they come in to play basketball. And I want them to play basketball tonight because this is the team that is possible to see in a finals game if we can make it that far. When we make it that far, when we make it that far, this could be one of the teams in the West. And I want to put a statement, a little. We had a bad game against this team here, but y'all like that team. And we ain't the same Knicks that you played last year. So, and another quick caveat: watch how Tom Thibodeau works the Cat and how he comes out of the game. He gets Cat out of there about 6 minutes in, 6 going on 7 minutes in the first quarter and stuff like that. These will be the times when you see Jericho Sims come in. This will be Mitchell Robinson. When you see OG goes out, this will be Precious Achiuwa going in. When you see the one thing that we're missing right now is when Mikal Bridges goes out, who we going to fill in his position. Josh Hart will be Shamit when he comes back, and Brunson will be Payne or Deuce, whoever I didn't mention. But this is the time that I think that this team is going to, I think they're going to have a bounce. They've been having good bounce back games, man. And I think this is going to be another bounce back game that surprises the NBA and all the non-Sayed Knicks fans that think that the Knicks is not a good team.
Yeah, real talk. Real quick, just to veer off a thought for 1 minute, because he a decade that's under the answer. He said, he asked me to ask the question for him. Do you guys think Gymnastics going to LA? I don't know, Decade, but what I did hear, ladies and gentlemen, that the Milwaukee Bucks are trying to get Dory Finney-Smith and Cam Thomas. Watch out if they get them two boys. That's why you got to say, man, listen, though I know our team is set to go to a certain level, it's a lot of teams going to be gearing up. If they get them two dudes down there, that means you got to deal with Damian Lillard, and when he goes to the bench, you got to deal with Cam Thomas. That is crazy. And you got Dorian Finney-Smith, who can play with Bobby Portis and them. For a decade, I don't know if you're going to L.A., but I did hear NBA Central that them cats are trying to get Cam Thomas and Dorian Finney-Smith. If Milwaukee Bucks get them two dudes, ladies and gentlemen, watch out. I'm telling you. That is crazy. Because, like I said, Cam Thomas coming and backing up Damian Lillard, that's Cam Thomas is a starter in this league. So that means when my man goes to the bench, you got an instant bucket getter out there, man. That shit is crazy. That's what, so we got to watch out for that. That's going to be interesting to see if they do that, just to get back on topic. But I'm going to be interested to see if they pull that off. If they do that, I'm going to give them their flowers. That's a damn good move. Finney-Smith, 3-and-D, knocks him down. And he's a defender. You know what I mean? Cam Thomas, mad bucket getter. If you throw him and Damian Lillard in together for a few minutes, it's a wrap. These guys are efficient ball scorers. He's not a guy who can score. He efficient with that shit. So it's gonna be interesting to see Decade. But that'd be nice for them. That takes him up another level. It really does. I have Milwaukee in the top 4, but if they do make the move, depending on who they give up, watch out. That's a good team. That's a really good team there. And then Chris Middleton come back. Gonna be interesting over there. So, appreciate that comment, that Decade. I just wanted to throw that in there along with that. But if you go to LA, that's crazy too. I tell you, him and Anthony Davis, LeBron. What? That's crazy. That ain't even fair, bro. But anyway, back to our Knicks, man. Yeah, we just gotta go in there and play tonight, man. We gotta go in there and play tonight. Go hard. Superman Jay Choder. What's good, JJ? Peace. JC, I'm going to say salute. Salute everybody in the building, man. Real talk. We just got to go out there and get it tonight, man. I'm giddy about this thing tonight, man, because I really believe these cats going to come out there. And I got to feel we walking out of Denver with one tonight. I just do. I just, and like I said, we lose, we lose. But my feeling is that if I feel like these cats going to really come out there and let people know, what we did against Utah, not what we're going to do tonight. You know what I mean? And I really believe that, you know what I mean? So let's see how it goes. I'm excited about the thing, Shot Powell. I think they need to go out there and play some good base basketball. I think they get back to the basics. I think they rebound the ball well tonight. I think Mikal gets in his bag tonight, and that's a deep roster over there. I'm not taking that away from them. That's a deep roster over there. But I believe in the resiliency of this team. I believe in the captain Jalen Brunson. I believe in Karl-Anthony Towns and these guys, man. They haven't disappointed me this year. I mean, like I said, we're not going to win every game. So I don't get disappointed in losses because that's going to happen because nobody going undefeated. I don't get disappointed or mad. I get disappointed we didn't go out there and execute. We didn't go out there and play for 48 minutes or play hard. Then I'll be kind of upset. But I'm expecting Knicks to lose basketball games. Like I said, anybody can lose on any given night. But I think at the same time, you can win on any given night. These might on those given nights, I think the Knicks might can go out there and really pull this off tonight. It's hard to play out there, but sometimes, it's the first time for everything, man. It's a good time to go out to Denver and give them the big. Because, last year we gave them boy the business about 30 points. We spanked them last year, man. I mean, we really gave them a butt whipping. I think it was in the Garden, if I'm not mistaken, but we lit them jokers up, man. So, hopefully we can get back to that same type of thing going on. And
Sims got busy that game.
Yeah, he did, man. He was really in his bag that night, and I think that's what you're going to get tonight. You're going to get a good Knick effort tonight, man. Real talk, man. And I'm really hoping these guys go out there and play well, and just get us to 10-7. That'd be 5 wins in the last 6 games, 2-1 on a West Coast. I mean, 2-1 on the road trip. Shit, we beat Dallas we beat Dallas and Charlotte. That go about 5-4-1. I said I would love to go 4-1 on the West Coast trip. I said, but I'll take the 3-2. So right now, so far, I still got a chance to accomplish what I was feeling. They do that, then I know this team is okay. If the Knicks go over 500 on this road trip, then I don't got no worries about the team. To me, I already don't have no worries now. But they did what I thought they was going to do. I thought they were going to go on this road trip and come back over 500. And if that prediction stands true to power, I think my gut feeling about this team is on point. I think I'm on point with the way I feel about the team because a lot of things that I want to see happen is happening. You know what I mean? And that means I'm telling me that not only I'm seeing the right thing and I'm studying the right thing and they doing the right thing. So, it's like, okay. So let's see, man. We can, like I said, I love to go off this thing for 4-1 shot power, 3-2. And that tells me that we doing all this and we not where we want to be yet from a body standpoint. I'm very happy. And I think once we get the body count, we will go deep in the playoffs. We'll keep going the way I think it's gonna go. Like me and you said, just keep treading water. That's all.
Tread water right now, man. We down some players, man. We down and like we are down Shamuth. We are down Precious. We been down Mitchell Robinson. Those are 3 guys right now that'll make the like right now we're 9-7. If we could have had 2 of those 3 guys right now, I think we'd be what's that 9-7 16 games would probably be 13-3.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? 12-4, right? 16 games, yeah, 12-4, something like that. You know what I mean? We would have had a different with 2 of those guys. If we had Precious and Shamuth right now, and this is just hypothetically, that's not. I'm saying I think that we'd have been better off with those guys because we'd have had less minutes from the starters. They'd have been fresher in the end of the games. We'd have had more minutes from the bench with scoring on the bench and defense on the bench to help. I believe with the guys that I just mentioned out, I think we'd have had more help for the starting unit. Right now, the starting unit is is around 100 points a game. And I mean, let it be clear, we need 30, 20, 22 points, 25 points from the second unit. And I mean, in the minutes that they get. And I mean, that 255-minute scheme of how they place plays on the court and all that stuff. I think it's 255 or 250 or something. I forgot what the number is right now. But that number to place players on the team, it would have made it easier for our starters to come back in fresh. And I mean, so that's how I've been feeling. And I'm gonna continue that until we get some players back.
Yeah, AP. I can say this, AP. Maybe if I can make this, we haven't beat a 500 team, a better than a 500 team by record, but talent-wise, we probably play the hardest schedule there. They coming out the gate. And so yeah, we have a lot of teams that we played so far. AP. I don't think like if you look at it with where they playing now, and I'll put it up for you. But here, look real quick, and coming out of the gate, this is what our season started. Let me see. We were the last, yeah. All right, we played the Pacers. We beat them. We played Cavaliers. This is a team that we played coming out of the gate. And I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. Last year, Pacers playoff team, Cavaliers playoff team. Heat made it there. Not the Pistons. The Rockets got close, I think. Hawks didn't. I think they got close. Bucks made it. Pacers made it. Sixers made it. Bulls didn't. Nets didn't. Wizards didn't. Suns did. So, but if you look at the talent on these teams, this is even though he's not there, it's a KD played team. Nets got a decent team. 76ers got 3 All-Stars. We played 2 of them, and we beat them. You know, even the Sixers. Listen, they might not have a 500 record, but they have 500 talent. You know what I mean? Not just what I'm really trying to say. You know, with all the injuries in the NBA this year, it's really hard to put a true measure on team because everybody's so injured. The Bucks, obviously, we beat them. They back at 500 or close now. They don't won 4 games in a row.
Yeah, 4 games.
And, you know, but that's Giannis and Dame Lillard and them. So that's talent. The Pacers, we lost them the second time around, but that's talent. The Rockets we lost, but that's super talent. You know, so some games we gave away, you know, to some team that's not over 500. But I think overall, record-wise, we played a lot of teams that are very talented and worthy of being over 500. They're just not there yet. I think by the end of the year or pretty soon they will be over 500. You know what I mean? And I think we played a lot of teams like that. But yeah, I agree with you, AP. But we haven't really beat not one north of it from a record standpoint. But we just got to keep getting at it, man. Salute to my man D-Roz. D-Roz, what's popping, my man? Salute to everybody in the building. John, what's good, my man? Mr. Tito's, what's good? AP in the building. Yeah, man, we just got to keep fighting and scratching and clawing, man. Do what we do, and until these guys get a little more good at what we're doing. And you know, like I said, you know, we just got to wait till our guys get there, man. But we ain't gonna keep harping on that. I'm not, you know what I mean? You know, like I said, but it's reality though. It's hard not to when you're trying to defend why the Knicks are 9-7. It's only one way to defend why they're 9-7 is that they injured. I mean, there ain't no way to say it. You know what I mean? So we just got to find a way to win with what we have. Tom Thibodeau might got to go into his bag a little deeper tonight. He might have to pull out Haka Purdy at the backup power forward. You know, and though he can't shoot like that, but what the hell? In this high altitude, I think you're going to need him. So I would love to see if Towns play tonight, game time decision. If Towns play and they back him up with Sims, I literally would back up Anunoby or Haka Purdy tonight just because we in Denver in that high altitude, just to give him some rest minutes. You know what I mean? And because if we don't, it might be a long night for the Knicks when it comes to that breathing, trying to get their win and all that stuff, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm looking for them to bring out the whole arsenal tonight. Kohler got some good minutes over there so far on this West Coast trip, or let's say partly West Coast. He got some run.
Last couple of games he's been playing.
Yeah. Patty A. Pacone got some to say Daddy A. Pacone, Daddy A. He got some run. And we just got maybe he might need to just go ahead and throw Haka Purdy in there at the back of 4. He ain't like he's 6 or 7 foot tall. I don't think he is. I think he about maybe an inch or 2 bigger than taller than Julius Randle, to be honest with you. But throw him at the power forward just for a body there. Rebound the basketball, get some block shot to help the defense out. Him and Jericho Sims might be a problem down there on the defense side of the ball. With them 2 boys down there, they might be a problem. You know what I mean? Because one of them playing good rebounder, he be hustling on the defense side of the ball. Gerald Simmons going out to the top of the key, playing people. So him and Haka Purdy could block shots down there. I would love to see Tibbs do that tonight. And if you don't, just understand, if Tibbs don't throw him in tonight, Tibbs must see something that we think we see because every now and then he get in the game, give you you get a good little spark. You think he's the best thing ever happened, but that don't always equate to what they see in the practice facility. You know what I mean, and all that. You know what I mean. So let's see, man. Hopefully, he earned his bag, but I think he's gonna be in an organization for a minute though. But like I said, it might be just not his time. But I hope we might need to use him from a body perspective tonight, Sharp Howard, just to give these cats some energy, man. Because they're gonna be up in that piece tonight, man. I mean that place. You talking about high altitude? That shit crazy up there. So let's see how it goes anyway, man. What's your thoughts on that game tonight, man? Give me some of your perspectives on that joint tonight. Yeah, man. We just I joked about it yesterday when I was talking about, the altitude. You know what I mean? But it is true. They say that Mile High is really like that. Whatever that means. If Tibbs figures that he needs to play some more players, I would like to see Pattier play more. I definitely like to see Pattier to play more because we're not using Matt Ryan. You know what I mean? And that's another thing that we sit here and we talk about players. When they do get a practice game in or whatever, if you ain't doing what you need to do, then you're not getting on the. We got this guy to hold money spot for Shamuth right now. Matt Ryan played 2 games. I ain't seen him since. You know what I mean? He tried to play some good defense. He's a big, tall guy, but he gets burnt off on the defense. Pat, man, I like to see him a little bit more out there. That's one of the guys that I think Tibbs needs to utilize, at least for now. You know what I mean? Because we don't we always talk about Divine. We don't have that positional player in the second unit because of Shamuth. You know what I mean? Shamuth's not here, but we do have Pattier. So I would like him to use him. You know what I mean? I like to see all the guys get out there and get some burn tonight because it is real, that breathing up there. Everybody talks about it. I've never experienced going to Denver, but everybody that I know that went to Denver be like, yo, man, you really need some oxygen up there. It's real thin air up there. So it is what it is. Let's get out there and play some basketball. I want to see them compete tonight. I mean, and I do not think that the Knicks are going to shoot like they shot again the last game. The 4 guys, Mikal Bridges, Cat, and Jalen Brunson, I think they were 4 for 25. We're not going to see that again. Hopefully not tonight. 4 for 25. If Cat played, we're not going to see 425 from those guys that knock down 3-point shots at almost a 40% clip. And I mean, we can get on Mikal about it, but in that corner, in that right-hand corner, he is still 36%. He's shooting over all 33%, but from that corner, he shoots a special number in that right-hand top, that corner. Well, with that being said, I don't think we're going to have, I think like we talked about, Divine, bounce back game tonight. I think that bounce back game is in full effect. We're not going to see our guys that's just in the last 3, 4, 5 games been scoring almost 100 points a game, not get out there tonight and have a better shooting percentage. They had a bad shooting percentage. That's why their net positives was up and down. So let's get out there and perform tonight. That's all I want to see. Hey, John McDonald, I second that. My man, real talk. I second that 100%. Let my man Haka Purdy and them play tonight. Because like I said, they are a mile above the Earth's surface, ladies and gentlemen. A mile above the Earth's surface. Doesn't because the Earth looks around when you drive through it. Don't you know we got peaks and valleys? You know, so don't think of it as only the globe. It's peaks and valleys and craters and dips and mountains. Them cats playing a mile up, and go up a mile in the air and see how your ass be feeling. From wherever you at right now, Florida, right. New York, wherever, go over 1 million. Right. But yeah, man, it should be fun, man. I think they're going to go play hard tonight. I mean, a mile, not 1 million. Yeah, I like the millie, though. A decade, I like that. He said the air is thin, but we will win. I like the dog. Real talk. I like that. But, yeah, man, Chop, that should be interesting, man. We just got to go out there, man. I'm really interested to see how they going to contain Russell Westbrook tonight off that bench, man. God, man. Hopefully Deuce will be there. Hopefully Deuce will be there. Hopefully Deuce can slow him down a little bit. He ain't gonna stop a prolific scorer like him.
He's not that good of a 3-point shot, but he know how to pass that rock. Russell Westbrook can get 10. He's a high assist type dude. He can get you some assists. He may not can knock down that 3 that often, but he can knock it down. But it ain't like he prolific. But assisting the basketball and driving to the basket, he does that. He does that very, very well. You know what I mean? He gets the pop going to that basket, and he can pass that basketball. So you got to watch out for him. Hopefully, we'll have some playing time from Deuce McBride tonight. I like to see Deuce McBride and Payne back out there on the court together.
Yeah, that's why, listen, when it comes to Russell Westbrook, that's why I don't listen to the word salad, because he first ballot. I don't listen to that.
For real.
He first ballot, period. His numbers don't lie, bro. And then he wasn't doing that by stat pattern either. He was like that at UCLA. That's a gritty brother, man. Where he's born, Russell Westbrook, gritty when it comes to that basketball court. Fierce dude too. You know what I mean? So we just got to go out there and get it. And who better to tell us about the Denver Air is my man Will the Thrill. What's the deal? Will, good to see you, my man. Colorado was in the building. Will, what do you think, my brother? You think we got a chance to go down there and do it tonight, man? Nuggets got a good team, man. But I think our boys might come out there, Will, tonight and handle some business, man. But good to see you, Will, because we want to chat, man. I know you. Hopefully, you're live and well. You doing your thing, man. So to my man Will the Thrill, man. Will was supporting us for a long time, man. Appreciate you, brother. You already know. But yeah, man, this will be fun tonight, man. I'm looking forward to this thing, man. I really am looking forward to it. John McDonald hitting on a lot of things that I was talking about. So it's good, great minds think alike. John. Bridges, I think Bridges bounces back as well. I mean, we hitting the stride tonight, buddy. I think that's a fact right there. I think he comes out, and I think he's gonna have he got a tough assignment on the defense, obviously, to play my man Jamal Murray, but that's gonna be a good matchup there. But I don't think Jamal Murray could do anything with him from his defense side of the ball, neither, though he could play it. But like I said, their defense is pretty good. Got a good coach. Mike Malone do it. He said, Nick's finna take this Denver Air. I couldn't make it tonight. Unfortunately, had it hit. Okay, well, be safe, man. Enjoy the holidays, Will. Appreciate that, and enjoy the holidays, man. Enjoy and be safe out there, Will. You already know, man. And safe travels and everything, buddy. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, man. So I think tonight we just gotta, like I said, I think if our defense can put a little bit more effort tonight, Sha, and I'm not worried about the Joker and Cat matchup. I think that might be one of the washout matchups tonight. Like Joker can get his, Cat can get his. Joker's not a supreme defender, neither is Cat. They both offense-minded, skilled basketball players. You know what I mean? These top 5 centers, 2 of them playing against each other in the game right now to me. So that, you got 2 of the better centers in the game going at that position tonight. They both of them not really solid defenders, but they both could pass the ball. They both could score. They could do everything else with it. They could rebound. So I like the matchup in a sense where I think Towns is quicker on his feet than the Joker. So if Towns pull him out there to the baseline, you know how Towns like to put that ball on the floor and go to the hole. I think he might have advantage there. I don't think the Joker could keep with him from a foot speed standpoint. Like you say, he get the 24s, 2 steps to the 24s. You're already at the basket. Yeah, you're already at the basket
from the key.
Yeah,
2 steps from the key.
Yeah, man. So that's an interesting matchup, and I do think we favorable to me in a couple of matches in that starting lineup. I really do. I believe Anunoby will play Michael Porter Jr. pretty well. Because Michael Porter Jr. is a skilled offense ball getter, but he's not, how would I say, his strength don't compare to Anunoby. I guess what I'm saying, shot power. So I think Anunoby got enough strength to make him shoot that jump shot. He's good at it, but if you know he's gonna shoot it, you can defend it better because you're not worried about him getting past you, getting to the hole too much, because that's not his game. You know what I mean? Either he get him on a jump shot or he get him on a fast break or whatever. You know what I mean? So I like that matchup with Anunoby. If they put Anunoby on him, they got Peyton Watson at the 4, but that don't mean that Anunoby will play him. They might put Josh Hart on Peyton Watson and put Anunoby on Michael Porter Jr. And if that's the case, I like that matchup. So I think if Mikal can keep my man somewhat relative, Jamal Murray gonna get his bucket. That's just how good he is. But if we can make it hard, make the percentages harder, and I think Jalen Brunson give it to Brown all day, every day. So that's why I like this. I like our chances with this team. This leads from a starting lineup perspective. Now, when we get to the bench, that's a different story. I mean, I don't think yeah, you're right, Will.
Yeah.
That's right there, man. Yeah, you're right, man. You think I wonder if you're gonna play tonight, man. They had him game time, Will. I had him on my injury report, game time decision as well. So yeah, he got to be careful with that. But you know what? And we don't want to get caught in launching the threes because you see what happened in Utah. So hopefully he's good enough to. But let us hear. If we go out on that court tonight, Will, now I only hear about an injury. If you on that court, then there's no excuse. So I'd rather for him not to play tonight and sit out if he think it's going to be a problem, because you don't want him to. He shouldn't want to play if he think it's a problem. Then know what happened. Then the game becomes a problem, because now you're going to be a liability in the game. I mean, sit on out. This ain't how we start, how we finish. Shop hours. Sit out,
Right.
Rest the calf, get it better. Those Jericho sends in the starting lineup, and Hakapari back him up, and let's get it. That means we expect McHale. Then we got to depend on McHale to drop 25 tonight, which he probably can. And Nobi and my man just got to be our big, and Josh Hart got to get buckets tonight. You know what I mean? So I think this team is that deep where they can offset an injury for a night or two. Let's see how, man. Let's see how it goes, Shop Howard. I think that we could boil down to tonight.
Yeah, that when one cog is loose, the other ones pick it up. And exactly how you say, if Cat can't play tonight, you put Sims in that starting unit, and you bring Huckapurdy off the bench, and you work with that starting unit with McHale being the ideal player, plus Brunson and Josh Hart start knocking on that shot. And OG Anunoby has been phenomenal for us this year. I mean, he is well worth $36 million. He is well worth for me, in my opinion. I know some people still got feelings, but I think RJ and IQ for OG and Precious, was the deal. That was the deal right there. That was a good deal. And we all talked about he wanted more time on the court to score, to utilize his game. He is doing it here. 20-something point, 27 points or something like that this year. I never thought I'd seen him score that many points. He is shooting lights out from 3-point land. I like the way the starting unit is, and I'm just going to put the emphasis to everybody about what we need for that second unit. And we need Precious back. We need Deuce back. We need someone to fill in for Shaman if Matt Ryan's not going to be playing that position. I hope Tom Thibodeau plays Patty tonight, and I hope that Huckapurdy could get some minutes tonight as well, because we're gonna need them out there tonight.
Yeah, hey Drip, what's good? Drip more, not less. My brother was popping. Like Drip said right there. Salute my guys. Cat already helped eliminate Joker in the playoffs last year, so let him get healthy. Facts. They don't need facts. Sit him. Sit him. We are healthy anyway. No matter what, one more to the list ain't gonna make no big difference to me.
Right.
Appreciate you, Drip. You already know, bro. Let them sit down, and then we'll have them ready down the line. Because once we get past January, this shit will start popping off. Once we get to that halfway point, and that's when I want to see the Knicks fully healthy. Yep, real talk. Decade released the Incredible Hulk, man. They're for real. The Hulk can get a pop tonight. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a fun, entertaining game. Jay Chosen, my brother. Sorry that I forget. There you go, Jay. My bad, a little late, my man. I don't know what I brainstormed, my brother, so I forgot to throw the link in there. But salute to you, my brother. You silent, you're muted.
Yo, I didn't want to say nothing looking like a groupie, but I'm like, yo, where is that?
Yeah, my bad. You can see that I had a senior moment. So, but it's all good. What's going on with you, Brody?
All good. I'm listening to it. I'm just like, it's a tough game. I think we're angry about Utah.
Yep.
I think Tibbs is angry. I think we got him prepared. The bench, the names of the people on the bench and all that stuff. I'm ready. I really would like to see what they got. I don't want it to be a game where we need to see what they got. Or if that makes sense. You understand? We can't let this get out of hand we could play these people for real, like like for real, like Cat, if he plays, and I don't want anybody to play. So one of my biggest pet peeves is excuses, right? So like I always wanted my Giants stink right now, right? But if and forgive me for if you're a New Yorker and you like the Cowboys, then well, God bless you. I think you like the hat, but that's fine. I always want to see it out. My point to the whole thing is I always want to play a team that is fully, and we're not playing a team that's also fully not hurt, right? We got Gordon. He's not playing right. He's hurt. But when we look at the teams, I don't want excuses. I want, if Cat could play, like you said, Divine, and he comes out and plays, I don't want to hear, there's no, oh, well, we knew he was kind of hurt. If you're hurt, get some rest. But they better have taught Sims this week or whoever to be all up on Joker, because I really believe that I like what you said. OG on Porter, right? OG on Porter, I think, is the best matchup. I would like to see Hart chase down
Murray.
Murray. That's who I would like to see Hart chase down. Murray. I think it's a winnable game. I watch a bit of Denver's games this year. A lot of their wins, that win against the Lakers, they had to come from behind. They had to come from behind big time, actually. So and also in that trade, I heard LeBron was willing to give up, if they added Lillard to the trade, he's willing to give up Bronny.
I let Bronny go. Come on, we get him right there. Get him right.
Or maybe like the next son he has. I don't know.
Yeah, Drip Moore. You're 100% right about that, Drip Moore. Drip, Sims played the Joker well at MSG last year.
He balled out against them. That's the athleticism against the grounded game. You know what I mean? And he played him hard. I think he got hit in the face too. Somebody, I think DiVincenzo slapped him in the eye or something like that. You know what I mean? I think he got hit in the face. If I remember right, I think he got hit in the face, and he wasn't no better when he came back in. I was all, you know what I mean? But Sims did give him the business last year. So I like the way Sims is playing backup. He is filling in right now because Mitchell Robinson not here. He's not doing what Mitchell Robinson does. He's nowhere near that, but he is effective. I mean, if you didn't notice it, he was effective in that 17-point comeback. You know what I mean? Yeah. Last game when they got back down by 2 points, he was effective.
Him and Daddy got back in the game.
Yeah. So he was effective. He was out there in the middle, you disrupting, making it hard to get to the basket, grabbing offensive rebounds. He's been playing okay for me this year.
And Hockey Purdy and them Shot Powers, they'll be doing the same thing once they know to learn the system. See, that's what I think that's what people are missing. These guys don't know the system. You don't come in your rookie year and get the training camp. Now you know everything about the Knicks offense, their defense, the way they move. Hockey Purdy them still trying to learn that. And a good place to learn it is sitting on the bench looking at them play basketball. You know what I mean? So, and that's why Sims had 4 years to look at this this system. And that's why Tibbs throw him out there. He's like, listen, this dude knows the system. Basketball is a system, you know what I mean? And Tibbs knows that Gerald Sims knows the system. He knows when to do the pick and rolls. He knows when to do this. He knows when to do that. He knows how to make sure Jalen Brunson is. So it's good. And I think Hockey Purdy and them by next year, they get it. By the end of the season, they'll be better at it. You know what I'm saying, Sean? Because they had more games to watch it and get good at it. But tonight I want them to use him though. I still think you should throw him at the power forward, even if my man played tonight, Cat. And I still think you should have Hawk and Purdy back up OG Anunoby for a few minutes. Big body, got a little defense with him, and he got a little tenacity too. So even if it's for 2 or 3 minutes, this is to get a Cat some rest at a high altitude tonight. This is one time I hope Tibbs say, you know what, I'm going to use everything at my display in that toolbox tonight to try to get this win tonight. I really think that we get this win tonight. This will be a big uplifting win for the Knicks if we win this game tonight. From a standpoint of, we know what we can play with. We know what we can do when we legit ready to go. You know what I mean? When we solid on all fronts. Shot Powell and Jay Choder. So let's see how they do tonight. But I'm really looking forward to this thing tonight, man. Shot Powell and Jay. I think it could be a good win for the Knicks, man. It's certain games that you know can spark something. I'll say this, and I'm gonna pass it to Jay right quick. Remember last season, the Knicks was about to go on a 4-game West Coast trip. And they came off that, and Jalen Brunson got them cats like 2 games, I think, coming off that West Coast 500. They got back home and ran the muck in the NBA. Ran the muck. They got off that Sacramento, that last. I said, man, if they come off this joint 500, if they get back off the West Coast trip 500 that get last year, I like these. And they came back off that road. Jalen Brunson dropped 40 on somebody a couple of times. They got the 500, got back to MSG. I think the Knicks were like 14-2 or some shit. They were, and this is that type of game tonight, Jay. If they can get this game tonight, I think it might catapult them to a different direction for as the way they feel about how good this team is, for sure.
Well, I mean, look, Denver is a bona fide. Championship squad, with or without Gordon. We're talking about, it's changed a little bit, right? No Cole Pope, no, it's a little different, but, I got to be honest. I if we want to go down the line, right now, we even with Mitch, if Mitch was here, Joker plays a lot like Cat, right? Like, is Mitch? He would draw Mitch out if he was sticking him because he can play out. We always talk about people who could create their own shot. He happens to be a man who could do that as a center. Joker could do that. He could dribble, he could pass, he could shoot, he could do all these things. So having a younger person like Sims, I actually think it's a better look. And something that I thought about yesterday after I got off the line was, I think that we should, especially in games like this, it'd be interesting if they started somebody else or two and then brought in Bridges, or brought in Hart, or brought in. And I think that the more healthy people get, because we're going to have to find places for people, they might start doing that. And it would give us more power, coming from the bench more, because right now, coming from the bench, I like it. I mean, look, Coley played good for the minutes he had. Hakaporti plays well. Sims is learning, but as much as he knows the system, I'm going to say this. This is the last year that he has, in my opinion, the opportunity to show that he knows the system, that he can play the system, and that
it's definitely his last. It's definitely his last year. I think this contract ends this year, right?
Right. He might not make January. He might not make the trade deadline, depending on what things happen. To be honest, but game at a time. So he's here right now, and I think that he got to do everything he can, not to foul out, but to make his presence felt with Joker. But I think you said it the other day, Devon, let Joker get off like he's gonna do what he's gonna do anyway. So we really got to stick on Porter. We got to stick on Murray, right? All right, but let's stick on Porter. Let's stick on Murray. Like really, let's do that.
I got something real quick. Gonna shock y'all by me saying it. Not shock y'all, but you know what? I got a feeling Jericho Sims, Haka Purdy will be back with the Knicks next year. Mitchell Robinson, Pressure Two are gone. The money, ladies and gentlemen, only making $2 million. Haka Purdy got a non-guaranteed because they got to sign Mikal Bridges. They can't have too many big contracts. So I think Sims playing his way into $2 million, $3 million. He worth $2-3 million right now. I don't get shit what nobody's saying. He worth $4 million. So I don't think Jericho Sims going anywhere. I think him and Haka Purdy going to be on the Knicks next year because I don't think they're going to sign the money. It's the money thing. You know what I mean? They got all these big contracts and they got to sign Mikal Bridges again. So Mitchell Robinson, 14 million, 12 next year, whatever. Pressure Two is 6 million, whoever it's going to be. Even though the cap going up, and we got to remember now it's different to think. We got to think different now with this apron shit now. Back in the day, I would say Jericho Sims going. I don't even sit, but I think because he knows that system, and he's cheap, and I think I got a feeling him and Haka Purdy going to be in the Knicks uniform next year. That's just my opinion because I just don't think they're going to keep Mitchell Robinson, and I don't think they're going to keep Pressure Two. That's too much money at that center spot. When you got two guys two guys combined not even making $3 million, and you got two guys at that center spot this year making damn near $20 million.
20,
yeah. I think in the next 2 weeks, Mitchell's going to get traded for Valanciunas.
Probably, and it makes sense because Valanciunas make $10 million.
That's right. Matches the money.
Yep. I really believe them two cats might be back, man. Because I like the way Sims playing right now, man. I really do, man. I think this cat might get it back. I think Mitch is going. I think my man Pressure Two gone. I think they signed Haka Purdy to a deal. They re-signed Jericho Sims to a deal because they don't have to be big deals. And then you go out there and do what you got to do. Because like I said, you got to give Mikal Bridges standing 30 million. And right now, from a number standpoint, him and Pressure Two, and I do think they bring Campaign back, depending on how deep they go. So
I kind of think that too. I think they give him another 1 year deal, give him another vet minimum deal. I think he'll stay another year too.
Yeah, he earned it.
I think they'll give it to him. And the way you broke it down like that, Divine, I'm not even mad at how you said that because $6 million compared to $20 million, yeah, that makes sense to me. You know what I mean? And I already think that Haka Purdy and Dade is going to have big minutes on the team by next year because Precious will be gone, Shaman will be gone. It'll be a couple of players. Yeah, you know what I mean, going to be gone. So, you'll have more of what we did great this year and get these young guys to play a little bit more next year. So I can understand where you're coming from. That makes good sense to me. That makes real good sense. $20 million to $6 million, save you $14 million. That's another player. You know what I mean? Or you give $10 million out, $10 million of that money to Bridges. What Bridges making? 20 million, 20 something million.
So he probably cap out at 30, close to 30.
So I think what he making now? 19, 20 million, something like that.
23. Something like that.
23, yeah. So give him another like $8-10 million. Still have some cap money to play around. Get another sign Payne with $5 million. There you go.
He better start playing. He better start playing for that $23 million. I'm telling you right now, man. You saying that out loud just now, I'm thinking he made $5 million. I know I get on him a lot. There's a certain period. This is like the honeymoon period, like the early period. But come on, man, like when, it's got to be. He's got to go on a run. Look what OG's doing.
He's gonna. Not to cut you off, Jack. To me, Mikal is gonna do that, man. His numbers tell you that he's going to do it, unless this is the year that he's just going to be a bum. His numbers all his years have been 37% from 3-point land. 50. He's a 50, 40, 90 type of guy, man. Right now, he's shooting 60% from the field goal. From the free throw line. He's shooting 33% from the field goal percentage, but he's still shooting about 50%. He's a 50, 40, 90 guy almost his whole career. And those numbers that he's now is because of a new regime under Tom Thibodeau. I see this a lot. He goes through the pick instead of going around the pick like Deuce McBride does, like Josh Hart does. Like he goes through the pick. He hasn't acquired going around the pick as much. He's starting to, but not as much. Once he get that Tom Thibodeau, go around the pick and pick that his dominant hand. Stay on that dominant hand. Let him go around the pick. The pick man will stay with his man. He'll move back a little bit. He'll give you a little room to catch up. You go to that dominant hand and make him go to the side that you want where you got your defender. And he'll pick it up. His numbers, to me, don't lie. You know what I mean?
And I agree with you 100%. I'm gonna say 30 seconds on this, and we'll just move. I'll move away from it. All right. Yes, that's his numbers, right? But that's his numbers on a team where he was number one, where he was the number one option. And that was on his another team where he knew the system for many, many years, not in 20 games. And how many games are you willing to let it go? Also, he's a year older. He's not an old man, right? I'm an old man. He's older. So yes, those numbers are all that's true, right? So like more than one thing could be true at the same time.
Facts.
But I will agree with you that he is not doing. He should be maneuvering completely different, and maybe he will start doing that. I have an interesting thing to propose, though. You see what Jalen did when he took that discount where he deserved all the money, right?
Yeah,
he deserved the entire bag plus everything else. I wonder if Jalen whispers in somebody like Bridges' ear and says, restructure. You know what I'm saying? Restructure. You know, he's the captain. They're also from the same college. You know, there's a lot of things that could possibly happen. You know, and I think that we definitely need something else. I would not be very surprised if we trade for a center sometime soon, because if these guys don't show it, we need somebody. We cannot. We don't. Divine, we don't have the telephone pole in the middle,
right?
That's stopping people from going down the lane.
Facts. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, and they defense. But I think tonight. Just here's one thing. Let me say this about Mikel real quick. What did Jalen Brunson say at the beginning of the season about this Knicks team? There's gonna have to be somewhat sacrificing. He's the one sacrificing. He's the one sacrificing because he ain't getting Towns and Jalen Brunson is 1A. Anunoby having a good year. Josh Hart's having a good year. You're not going to get Mikel 20 points every night. Let's get all that. That ain't going to happen because we got too many guys who could get it popping. So it's got to be, we can't look at him like if he have a bad scoring night, like he ain't worth his money. It wasn't his night to score. It'd be some nights where, you know what, Jalen Brunson going to get it popping because Towns got it popping. Or like the other night, Jalen Brunson didn't get a pop in town because Anunoby was the one hot. You go with the hot hand. You know what I mean? Usually that's how, when I know basketball, when I'm in the playground, we rocking, and one of my boys getting buckets, that's due that night. I'm just going to play defense. I ain't even going to fuck with this. And I think that's what this Knicks team is. I think this Knicks team is about this here. Whoever is the one on fire that night, that's going to get more of the touches. Because think about it. Look what he did in the two Brooklyn games. Look what he did. Mikel was getting, because he was the one had it popping. You know what I mean? That's a sacrifice I think Jalen Brunson was trying to make note of at the beginning of the season. It's too many guys who talented. It's just so much talent there. Like every night, Cat can't get 30. Every night, Brunson can't get 30 because it's going to be nice Anunoby or Mikel got it. It's going to be nice Mikel and Anunoby can't get it because Brunson and my man got it popping.
Right.
That's just the makeup of a lot of talent, shout out. You know what I mean? And listen, it's gonna be nice with I might not be in my bag, but Jay Chosen might be in his bag. Jay Chosen might not be in his bag when you might be the one in your bag tonight on the stream because there's a lot of talent here. And I think that's what the Knicks is at. I think he'd be fine. I think Mikel is the number that Shaw Powers put up, they're not gonna be like that anymore. Granted, but that don't mean that he's not worth his money. Shit, we didn't think Anunoby 40 million, then at 30-something million we're gonna. We gave him 40 million.
Speaking about that old season.
I lost my mind that night, by the way. I lost my effing mind.
Oh, we get. I know. My mother was like, I don't know. We should have kept RJ. I'm like, y'all serious?
No. I lost my mind. You know what? I think this. I don't even know if I'm talking about the offense. I don't think I am talking about the offense. I'm talking about the all-around play.
Yeah,
because you're right. Even if all 5 starters got 20, we're still getting 100, right? So it doesn't matter about the scoring to me. We are going to get different scoring. I want to see him go get it. He
the defense. I feel you
on the D, more on the D. Like he needs to go get it, and he needs to call for the ball more because he can do some of that stuff. So you're right. There is a 1A and a 1A, and OG looks like a B now, right, or a 2, and and Josh does what Josh does. But the truth is, I want to see him go get it, and I think there's a possible way to have him strengthen our bench. Just think what I'm saying. Not
exactly
because, not because he's playing bad, but because it's smart. It's smart to have somebody else like a.
I know what I put like this here. I get where you go. I'd rather do somebody. I will tell you why I'm here. What we got to think about. You're gonna have to justify putting a $22 million player on the bench. Leon Rose gonna be like, I ain't bringing this motherfucker over here to be on the bench. Leon Rose gonna be like, I did not pick 5 draft picks and $22 million a year to sit on the bench, to come off the bench. I'm just saying from a Knicks perspective. I think when it comes down, it's not only about the play on the court, it's about the business. It's the business. They're not, that'd be like, he's not gonna do that just for this reason. Because he's gonna like, why did I give this man all this money to be second fiddle to another dude on the star lineup? He is my starter. He is my main. I brought him over here for a reason. I brought him over here to win a championship.
Just a caveat on for you real quick. We talked about this in the background, Divine. The chess moves that was made, picking up Payne before we got Mikal. Then we got Mikal and Shaman.
Right.
That is Bridges is going to be in that second. If you watch how they substitute, Bridges go out just right around when Cat go out, and they come back in that second unit. And I mean, Bridges is first in that second unit, and that will be with Payne, and that will be with Shaman when he come back. 2 guys that he played with before, with the addition of Precious Achua and Deuce McBride. That's going to be where he sparks up. I think he's going to start getting it there.
I get it.
They did that in a game already, in the Houston game maybe, where Bridges went out a little bit earlier than he normally does. They brought somebody in, and then they brought in the second unit, and he came in with the second unit.
Yeah, him, Payne, Deuce, and Shaman.
Make no mistake about it. The New York Knicks did not bring him here to play on the bench. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he's not coming off the bench.
No, and 100%, man.
We all good as man.
I don't even think Josh Hart could get back on the bench right now.
That would be a bad look on the New York Knicks organization. They do that. It would tell them that y'all don't know what the hell y'all doing over there. You gonna bring a dude who's been starting his whole career putting up numbers. You gonna put him on the bench, and this cat he's not a bench player. Listen, Mikal Bridges can get down. Watch by the end of the year, we're gonna be changing this tune. We're gonna change it, and it's early. Listen, he got to get used to playing in this system against a bunch of guys he don't even know how to play with, except for Josh Hart in college. This is a whole new thing for him. He's sacrificing being a 1A, 1B to becoming a 1C. So he got to get adjusted to how he played in New York now, because when he was in Brooklyn, it was him and Cam Thomas. When he was in Phoenix, it was him and Devin Booker. Now it's him, Jalen Brunson, and Anunoby. Come on, guys. Listen, I get what everybody's saying, but that's not the reality of the situation. Mikal Bridges is a damn good basketball player, and they wouldn't trade a 5 pick for that man to come over here and think that in 20 games we about to throw his ass out, we about to throw him out to the bench. That's insane. That's insane.
And to say this before we wrap it up, because the game is about to come on. I don't know if it was just me, but I was screaming out loud, let's go get Bridges. We ain't gonna get Bridges, but that'd be a great pickup. Let's go get Bridges. Let's go get Bridges. We got him now. He's not performing yet, but he's not sheltering and scoring. 16, 17, 18, playing so, and he's filling up the stat sheets. His rebounds is better. His assist is better. He's getting in the pass lane game, 1 or 2 steals a game. You know,
I'm going on record saying Knicks got one of the best starting fives in the game. And they
no question about that.
Change it. They got one of the best starting fives in the game. And on top of that, this dude, like I said, he will do it. And then the other night when we won the game the other night. Everybody had plus minus. Their minus was minus. They scored a lot of points. The only one of that team that night was in the positive was Mikal Bridges. You know why? He scored 9 points, but the defense was ridiculous. See, all them cats scored all the numbers. They was all minus. That one game, Mikal Bridges scored less than all them dudes, but had the highest plus minus out of all of them because he was playing on the other side of the ball. Mikal Bridges is good. I think we're going through the peaks of value with Mikal Bridges. One night he might be good, one night he might not be. But I think you got to take the whole thing in totality. If Mikal Bridges went on the Knicks, they'd be worse than they are now. I'll tell you that much because of the way he do it, who he defend every night. He be defending the best players. Him and Anunoby defend the best players on everybody's team every night. And so far, we 9-7 with that happening. So I take that. I take that with the situation that we in with our injuries. We 9-7. We now got a lot of guys, and our best guy playing some of the other guys' best guys for 40 minutes a game. That's crazy. But listen, let's go, man. Knicks about to get it popping. We about to get it popping. I'm just ranting. But listen, everybody's opinion is valid here. I'm not second guessing nobody. Y'all 100% right. I just want to make sure we understand that the New York Knicks, not me, the New York Knicks is not going to do that from a business standpoint. It'll look bad on our.
I agree with you 100%.
It'll look bad on our organization because they would say, "Why did y'all send 5 draft picks, give all that man that money, and y'all put him on the bench?" We'd be the laughing stock. I ain't having that. Let's get it. Knicks Real Talk. Shout out, holla at your boy, man. We got to get out of here, bro. I know.
Yeah, I just turned it on. Salute. Protect. Control the paint. Grab your rebounds. Hit your free throws. Shoot over 36% tonight. Let's have a pretty close game. Let's do 117 to 113. 117-113 New York Knicks. Let's hit it.
JC, holla at your boy.
All right, so this is what I'm going to say. Listen, man, I would like to see a big game out of Mikal Bridges. And I would like to see him really get going and go around those things that you're talking about. Mm-hmm. I want to see him find his rhythm and his place because I think that's what he's missing. I would like to see them. Joker might do what he do. I want to see Porter get shut down. I want to see Murray get shut down. If they shut those two men down, then we have a great chance. I'm going 172-12 Knicks. No more playing. I'm going 115-108 Knicks.
I like
in
the
a
score.
Really good game.
I like this. So somebody had a score like yours, Jake. Really close to yours just now. Did I miss the damn thing? It went that fast.
I put that in the chat earlier. I think I just saw it too. He had like 112, 105, or 112, 108.
Listen, I think tonight, the Knicks come out there. I hope Tom Thibodeau get them a little bit more bodies going. I think Mikal Bridges makes it hard on Murray tonight. At least, Murray going to get his numbers because he's that good. But I think his average could be a little different. He go hard tonight. I like Cat and Joker matchup. I think Cat can get down with there. I like the Knicks tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go 110 to 105. 110, 105. I think Knicks put on a defense cleaning tonight. And Denver's a good defense team, too, because they rank, 8th in the association. So I think it's going to be like a defense ball game tonight. I got 110, 105 Knicks. Salute to everybody. Shot Powers, Jay Cho, the Divine, the chat. I'll see y'all tomorrow night, the post-game show tomorrow. We holla at y'all, man. Y'all have a good night.
Peace. Peace.
Yo, Divine, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One. Pull up in the black Silverado. Stop and get some petrol to hit the metro at full throttle. Now we in the Mecca bottle, like about a 30-second intersection. Look across the intersection where the bomb we see surround flexing. In the city, we post up at sticky note. You can smell it again, the like hickory smoke. It's KRT, folks, and we well represented. We on that Knicks shit. You can smell it, so please don't step in it. Knicks about to open up a candle of bath. The burner cooking with gas. Big cat alley digging through your deep track. Getting that cash ready for DoorDash if I can splash. Let them fools moving too slow before the pregame show. So here was on tap with the starting 5 on the entry for key matchup with a slew of facts. Go salute to the fam in the chat. When the rack with your man them. The brand in front of the camera is a picture. Caption snap back to with the cap. We think dripping. This real talk. You know we put in the trenches. the OG, older than Ananobi, who colder than me and my man Brody. Showing Adobe on the low, we be on your fire TV, that's Cody. It's Nick's Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Nick's Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Nick's Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. Real Talk.